Hello, my name is Danica Shupake. I was in Professor Ventler's 9 a.m. biology lab section, and this is my presentation on our tree project. So, in this gallery of mine, you will find my hypothesis, my results of this experiment, and a leaf color change chart. And with each slide I have is each week that I recorded my data. So my hypothesis is if tree A is smaller, I expect tree A's leaves to change color and drop sooner than tree B because there won't be as many nutrients in tree A, hence the smaller size of it. Here's the leaf color chart. 1 is green, and as it goes down, 10 is dry and brown. So my first day taking these results, it was September 1st, 2020. I decided to do tree number 1322, which is a silver maple. On the first day, it was bright green leaves, and it's a very big tree. So this is tree B, and it's a light green, so I decided to put it on 2 on the color chart. And tree A is number 1417, and it's an apple tree. It's small, it has small apples, and it green and red leaves. So it was dark green and red, so I decided to give it a 1 and 6 on the color chart. The next week I took it again. As you can see, there was some snowfall. Tree B didn't really change much, still the light green, greenish yellow, so I decided to add a 3 on there. And tree A didn't change much either. I see a couple more red leaves. Both of the branches seem pretty full, so nothing has really dropped yet. September 18th, same thing on tree B, it's a light green. A 2 on that color chart. Tree A is still dark green. You can see at the top some of the leaves that were red are turning kind of brownish, so I gave it a 9. I expect to see some leaves dropping soon. September 22nd, tree B has not changed much at all. Same thing, light green with 2. Tree A, however, you can see is a little, we'll say, muggy, with dark green leaves and a brownish red. Tree B looked like it was a pretty cloudy day, so I decided to give it a muggy green, because even though it's still green, you can see over here that it's getting kind of brownish yellow. And tree A is, I gave it a 1 and 10 on the color chart because there's still some green leaves down at the bottom, but at the top the branches are getting thinner and the leaves are getting more brown. Tree B, bright sunny day, it's a light green. On tree A, there's a lot of change on October 6th, getting more fall-y. There's been some yellow and orange leaves pop up, along with some green and more red at the top. You can see that the branches are starting to thin out a little bit, and on the ground you can see the leaves have fallen. Tree B, you can kind of see that over here the leaves, or the branches, are getting a little thinner, so I'm guessing some leaves have fallen. And over here on tree A, it's definitely more empty. You can kind of tell that the leaves look more of a crunchy greenish brown, and there's still some yellow, orangey ones. It snowed again. Tree B is a muggy green, and you can see over here there's some dead, dried up, browny leaves. And tree A, it is really starting to look empty. So I gave it a 2 and 8 on it because there's still some green leaves, and some of them are red up over here. Branches are definitely looking empty though. On tree B on October 27th, it's kind of hard to see because the sun is right there, but it looks pretty brown, greenish brown. There's some green ones over here. Mostly this side of the tree is pretty brown. The branches are starting to look more empty, kind of see. And tree A is definitely storing all the nutrients from the leaves and losing the leaves for the next year. November 3rd, again, tree B, greenish brown, leaves are falling. Tree A is just brown. There are no more alive leaves. Branches are pretty empty, ready for the winter. So November 10th, again, very brown, and the leaves are pretty empty as well as the tree next to it. And tree A has not changed. It's pretty much all gone. So at the end of this, my hypothesis was correct. Tree A's leaves changed colors and dropped sooner than tree B's did because a smaller tree doesn't have as many nutrients as a large tree like tree B. So that was my presentation. I hope you liked it. Thank you.